The guy just took his shirt off before starting work, and the employer immediately got super interested. Since she had just divorced her husband, the woman couldn't help but stare at the guy and check him out. But as soon as she realized how she was acting, she quickly looked away, feeling embarrassed. Little did she know, her daughter, who had just come home from school, also took one look at the muscular cleaner and was completely smitten. After a quick hello, the girl quickly and shyly went into her room, then couldn't wait to tell her best friend the news.
Jackie, you've heard of Prince Charming, right? I just met Prince Gorgeous. I think I'm in love.
The next day, the girl left the house early, eager to share the news about meeting her dream guy with her best friend. But she had no idea that right after she walked out the door, the pool boy knocked on her front door.
Hey, Gail. How you doing this wonderful Sunday?
I'm alright, just, finishing up some work.
Hearing him say he left his pool cleaning tools, Laura, completely unsuspecting, let him into the house. Little did she know, this small act would bring a total disaster upon her. Just a second later, the front door was suddenly knocked on again. Laura opened it and saw it was her recently divorced ex-husband. His sudden visit wasn't just to show off his new girlfriend, but also to flaunt the new car he had just bought. Seeing how well her ex was living after leaving her, Laura's mood sank to an all-time low. After he left, she couldn't help but vent to Jack non-stop, asking why her ex could get a young girlfriend when she wasn't so bad herself. So why couldn't she find a young boyfriend? The more Laura talked, the angrier she got. Ever since she left her husband, she had never had to lift a finger and couldn't even fix a broken TV. When the guy heard Laura say the TV was broken, his eyes immediately lit up. He quickly said that was his specialty and immediately headed upstairs. In no time, Jack had fixed the TV for Laura, but after he was done, he didn't seem to want to leave.
You need to relax. Maybe I can help with that too.
Why, Mr. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
May I?
Without another word, he put his hand on Laura's shoulder. At first, Laura thought he was just being genuinely helpful, but just as she was about to relax a bit, he suddenly started with a bunch of nasty stuff. This made Laura feel both shy and a little flustered. When things got heated, the two of them still couldn't help but do the unspeakable. Meanwhile, the girl Casey, who was just as obsessed with Jack, was shyly telling her best friend that she was in love with the pool boy, completely unaware that he had already hooked up with her mom. But after the passion, Laura quickly told the guy they shouldn't have done that. She said she was already old and washed up and completely not good enough for a young guy like Jack. With that, she angrily and quickly kicked Jack out of the house. But little did she know, that small act would bring a total disaster upon the whole family. Because after Jack got home, he kept replaying what Laura had said, and the more he thought about it, the angrier he got, feeling like he might have been used.